This is my first global learning project video for the initial plan and reflection. I'm working with a girl from China who I met in my math class, and I'm kind of really excited to learn more about her culture and about the cultural differences between American culture, which is something that's so implicit to me by now, living here my whole life, that I just think that seeing the contrast will be really enlightening in that way. I'm also really nervous. I don't really know what to expect. I don't know a lot about Chinese culture really. In terms of similarities, I think I'm expecting both Chinese culture and American culture to kind of value work ethic. That might be kind of based on a stereotype, so I feel kind of bad about that, but it's really the only basis that I even have at this point for thinking about that culture, but I think that we both kind of really value that and working hard, just as we kind of discussed in class talking about American culture. It seems to me that just from like media portrayals, I guess, that seems like a similarity between us for sure. I think there's probably also a similarity when it comes to helping others. I think that's something we both value. The girl I'm working with is also an elementary education major, so I think maybe we're both kind of coming from the same place, and I think probably that could be influenced by our cultures and wanting to help people. Um, in terms of differences, I don't know. I this again is probably really based in stereotypes, which I'm trying to avoid falling into, but it's true that I'm terrible at math and she's way better at it than I am because she's had to help me multiple times. So I think they might value like teaching STEM related fields from a younger age. That's kind of something I've heard. I had a friend who lived in Shanghai for like 6 years, and she definitely said that they hammered in like math skills from an early age. So I kind of expect that to be different because I feel like here that's not um, as like prominent. We kind of let kids do their own thing and find their own passions rather than nailing in like those particular math skills. Um, Challenges that I'm anticipating for this project. I guess I just already was kind of out of my comfort zone even asking her to work with me. I felt really nervous, like I was like inconveniencing her. I don't know. I'm excited for this project, and I think that it'll be a really good opportunity to learn about other cultures and interacting with people of other cultures, but it also just makes me nervous that like we're expecting other people to be the ones who educate us about their culture. I don't know. I felt kind of bad about that. So it was a little weird, but she was totally fine with it. She reacted really well, so I think that we're both excited to do that. Um, yeah, I guess just thinking about my own culture as like a middle class American who's always been like on a path to college and like all of this. I feel like that's a very specific culture, and maybe even like in the Midwest we have our own culture. I don't even know yet what part of China my partner's from, so I think that obviously I have a lot to learn still, and I'll definitely talk to her about that and maybe if there's any differences between like regions or different like maybe socioeconomic classes there, because I feel like there definitely is a difference in America with those things in terms of culture. Um, yeah. So I also really always pronounce her name wrong, which I also feel really horrible about, but hopefully by the end of this project it'll be better. But her name is Shuang Shi. I like totally butcher it every time, but I'm getting better, I think. She doesn't correct me, but like I can tell that I'm definitely doing it wrong. She's from China. She's in my Math 201 for elementary teachers class. Um, yeah, her English name was going to be Emily, but she decided not to use it, which I think is good because I don't think you should have to feel pressured to assimilate just because you're visiting our culture, or shouldn't feel pressured to change your name just because, like, I can't pronounce it. Like, I think that I'll learn, and I think that this project overall will challenge me to, like, be better in listening and learning about other cultures. So I'm excited for that. That's all.